We're going ultra wide for today's episode. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Karl here, back with another episode. As I said, there's a reason why we're going wide on today. We're taking a look at an iMac, which I've kind of been teasing. All of you know about it. It is the new iMac Pro. We're gonna unbox this thing. $10,000 machine. My bank account is crying. It came earlier in the week. I've just been super busy dealing with CES stuff. Hopefully you guys are still into checking out what this sexy beast looks like. I'm working hard. I got it in 2018. I guess it's technically super late 2017. iMac Pro. The first thing I did really notice when I got this box is how extremely heavy it is. I'm hoping that it's filled with gold. Maybe it's a secret leprechaun stash. It could be. Depending on where you live, the currency that you're dealing with, this one came to $11,000 with tax up here in Canada, which is mind-blowing how much a computer is. I can already see the top comment is PC Master Race. These things are too expensive. We'll see if that comment is true. Hopefully this doesn't break on me. Please don't fall out. This is the fabled space gray accessories. This is my workout for the day. I swear to God, if this drops, I'm gonna start crying. This video will go viral though. My heart is beating faster than regular. This is looking good. Let's take, obviously, this guy off that protects the, is that black? Is that chrome? That's looking good. It's beautiful. As it should be, for $10,000. Good job, Apple. The finish on this is, let me quickly get my other iMac. I'm hoping that I can disassemble that just to compare the colors. I will leave this, let's plan this out on this side. See you in a sec. And there is my original iMac, and what a lot of people have kind of been knocking Apple for is the fact that the design of this guy and this guy are essentially the same. And don't get me wrong, this is still beautiful. It's a couple years old, but I was kind of hoping for a redesigned iMac Pro, maybe get rid of the bezels, we'd have an edge-to-edge display. There's nothing wrong with the back. Obviously the space gray is beautiful, but when you turn this guy around, you can't really spot the difference other than, of course, the space gray to the traditional aluminum color. It would be very sad if Apple upgraded this aesthetically next year. I think every single user of this guy would cry, especially if you're spending close to 10 grand. And let us look at the second package. This is where the accessories are. Space gray with black keys for the keyboard, and I got the full one with number pad. That's a good looking trackpad already, have it full of fingerprints. They're claiming that this is a space gray Magic Mouse. It's more of a glossy finish. I don't know if that's technically space gray on this side, but let's give it to them. Quickly, let me share what's on the back. We've got a 3.5mm headphone jack, SD card slot, 4 USB 2 ports, 4 USB-C ports, and Ethernet. Cannot upgrade the RAM on this guy, unlike my older iMac, so once you choose a model, make sure you stick with it as everything is kind of set in place for the rest of time. Here we go, moment of truth. Hello? Oh. And this is the exclusive iMac Pro wallpaper. We've got everything set up, and technically the spec which I built on this is the 3.0 gigahertz 10 core model. I went with 32 gigs of RAM. I don't think I need anything crazy like 64. 1 terabyte SSD, and a Radeon Pro Vega 64 with 16 gigs of memory for the graphics card, and the full keyboard, trackpad, and Magic Mouse came to $10,000. Theoretically, as I'm only shooting with an A7R2, soon to be an R3, it's probably overkill. I guess you could look at it as working on, say, one project with a brand would pay for this guy. It makes your work technically faster, time is money, and you just gotta factor in if you're a huge sucker for having everything the latest and greatest and wanting to match space gray models, then yeah. But stay posted for the full review as I use this guy over the next couple weeks, and I hope you guys just enjoyed this quick and expensive, probably the most expensive unboxing on the channel. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.